All right, you are starting with the dominant energy of the... You have here the Six of Swords. So somebody here is about to move into a different direction, okay? There is this kind of energy here with the Six of Swords that I'm picking up on, where there is a kind of an element of change, okay? You have to implement some kind of change in your life, whether it's in love, whether it's in family-related matters, work-related matters, whatever it is. But there is a change in direction. There is a better place for you. Right now, you may be feeling anxiety. You may be feeling like there's a lot of friction in your life, but that's because you are being called to someplace else. You are being called to transition. There's some kind of transition that is about to happen, okay? Now let's go ahead and see what else this is. Could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that you are dealing with. Does not have to be. Let's put these on the side. You also have here the Four of Cups, the King of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Lovers, could be Gemini, the Page of Wands, the Temperance, the Death, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Could be Scorpio energy, Gemini energy, doesn't have to be, but I am picking up on the energy where something here is coming back around. Perhaps you did not feel ready for this in the past, or perhaps this was not ready for you, but there's something here coming back around to give you a second opportunity, or you kind of giving this a second shot, okay? Now, I'm not picking up on the energy where it's the past coming back in, but it's kind of like an energy where you planted a seed, okay, and you kind of took a break from it. You know, it could be an idea, it could be a person, a connection, but it's almost as if this is coming back around to knock on your door and saying, okay, are you ready for me now, right? Because I'm ready for you. But are you going to recognize it, or are you going to come up with excuses as to why this is not for you? Because here with the Four of Cups, it's telling you there's an opportunity on the horizon, but somebody is too focused on the negative, on the lack of not having it. So don't miss out on this beautiful opportunity. Now, here in your blockages, you do have here the King of Swords. So there is a lack of communication. There's also some kind of aggressiveness. It's almost as if somebody has been trying to figure out something or want some kind of answers, but they've been going about it in a very aggressive, very assertive type of way. When this is telling you, you have to be patient with yourself and you have to be patient with the process, whether somebody here is doing this towards you or you towards somebody else. Now, you also have here the Nine of Swords. Okay, so here with the Nine of Swords, I am picking up on the energy where there's something here that is ending. Okay, it's giving somebody anxiety, you know, because you don't recognize yourself, or you think you're not going to recognize yourself outside of, you know, being out of that relationship. You're like, okay, well, who am I outside of this connection? Who am I outside of this job, right? It's like, okay, there's a shift in your identity, or in that person's identity. There's something shifting here, and it's scaring somebody, okay? Now, I feel like this is just fears. It's that natural way that people usually feel when there is some kind of a new beginning, or when there's a lot of elements that are moving in their life. So right now, okay, I do see that, you know, things are in motion, okay? And it will be possible for you to kind of predict this moment by the energy of you saying, okay, well, what happened last time with the situation, right? And based on what it is that you got, you know, as a response from that person or from that energy, I feel like you will be able to predict the answer to whatever is going on right now and why this is coming to an end. But we're going to go into that in a little bit. You also have here the Four of Wands. So again, it's almost as if you don't know why this is happening. It's happening so that you can finally get that stability that you've been wanting, whether it's out of a connection, out of a situation with work-related matters, family-related matters, but you don't know that this actually has a hidden blessing within it. It's like you're stressing out because, oh, this is ending, this is shifting, this is changing, but you don't realize what's at the end of that rope, okay? What's at the end of the tunnel. Now, you also have here the Lover. So in the recent past, I do see that there was some kind of a deep connection between you and a person, between you and an energy here. And I feel like somebody here made a decision, okay? Whatever this decision was, I feel like somebody here ended up walking away, whether you walked away or this other person walked away. However, get ready, because somebody here is about to message you. You will be receiving a very important message. And like I said, pay attention to it, because this is actually an opportunity that is coming back around. It's some kind of opportunity that maybe you are not ready for, or maybe this person wasn't ready for you, but somebody here is now ready to communicate. Now, this is not something big. I don't see this as coming in and finally committing. I see it more as, hey, How are you? How have you been? Let's talk it out, okay? It could be anything relating to family members, friends, you know, lovers, whatever the case may be. Now here also with the Temperance, be patient with yourself, be patient with the process. Try not to, you know, want to figure out the outcome in a very kind of aggressive way, or don't pressure yourself. Don't be aggressive even with yourself, trying, you know, to kind of belittle yourself because you haven't figured something out. Try not to go that route, okay? This is all about you being patient with yourself, the person, and the process. Now, you also have your Page of Pentacles, okay? So this is something that you have to plan ahead and that you have to strategize for, because when things start moving forward, okay, it's regarding this connection. It's some kind of a deep bond here that wants to be created. The lines of communication are going to open, and it's going to be unstoppable energy. So if right now you have the time to really think things, you know, a little bit more, to think things, you know, in the perspective where you kind of want to find peace in a solution to this, do that right now, because when things start moving forward, I'm telling you, it's going to be unstoppable energy. Now, also, this is all about making a decision, okay? But let's see further into this. You have here the 10 of Cups, okay? You also have here the Fool, and you have here the Hierophant. So it could be Aries energy, could also be the energy of Taurus, doesn't have to be. But here with the 10 of Cups, the Fool, and the Hierophant, I do see that, again, there is a brand new beginning about to start, and there is potential for a higher level of commitment. Again, not right away. It's going to start off with a message, but that is a potential. However, don't disconnect yourself from who you are, okay, by trying to fix the situation, because I do see that, you know, there's this kind of energy where somebody's just standing there, and it's kind of like they're banging their head on a gate that just will not open, you know, and that's just not productive to you or to this person. So again, this is something here that you need to be kind of, you know, very methodical about. Again, strategy, it's all about strategic. And also the 10 of Cups, it has potential to become deeper. This bond it does have the potential to either, one, renew itself, or two, a brand new beginning with a brand new person. But again, remember that those lessons came into your life for a reason, not so that you can just discard of them, but so that you can start applying them to this new type of adventure, to this new chapter in your life, whatever new thing that is coming in. And also make sure to say yes and take a leap of faith when this opportunity does come in, okay? Now let's see from this other deck to see what this is all about here for you. Oh, these wanted to come out, so we'll take them. Okay, so you do have here, breathe in bliss and exhale the BS. So again, release all the BS and breathe in bliss. Align your chakras, work on meditation, work on maybe self-healing, Reiki energy, maybe if you have to have Reiki session, or you can do Reiki on yourself, work on that. Again, it's breathe in bliss and exhale BS, okay? Now here you also have today holds unlimited possibilities to see the beauty in life. So there are unlimited possibilities, or they will be coming in. So again, be open. This is all about you being open to something new and new opportunities that come in. Don't say no. Don't stay so focused on the lack of not having it that you miss out on this brand new opportunity. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and see what you have here as your guidance, affirmation, and mantra message. So you have here two of them. So the crumbling, what are you clinging on to that you need to release? Ask yourself, what am I clinging on to that I need to release? Okay, the crumbling, what are you clinging on to? Because the more that you cling on to it, the less that you see that opportunity, that gate opening that is, again, happening this month. See how this here, there's like this cave. It's a very dark cave, but in the middle, it's like it's like a little crack that is opening up, and you can see that there's a brand new world in there. So again, what is it that you're holding on to that you know no longer serves you for fear of what's ahead, right? I do sense that what's ahead is actually better than what you currently have. Now you also have here, tune into your inner peace. So again, chakra healing, balancing out your energies. If you need to go get a Reiki session, it's a time for healing. Okay, so tune into those vibrations of positivity, tune into your inner peace. Beautiful. Now to end your reading, let's go ahead and grab one of these, and then we're going to go into the extended. So this has to do with expressing your love. Express your love this month. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Like I said, somebody's going to be coming in, okay? Either coming back around or coming in to express how they feel. Now, just because somebody comes in to express how they finally feel doesn't mean that you should give them an opportunity, but it also doesn't mean that you should deny them. Be open to hearing what they've got to say, and then you analyze it to see if it's worth your time. Because remember, a message will be coming in this month with somebody here expressing their love. Now let's grab one of these. So to finalize your reading, you have your clock. Need time, takes time, in time. There's a cycle here, okay? Cycles, time to heal, and progress. Perhaps you and or this person had been caught up in some kind of a cycle. It doesn't have to be toxic. It could just be a cycle that it has been repetitive and you want some kind of change. So give yourself, give this energy, give this some time, okay? This is all about you not pressuring yourself, not being aggressive or having this person be aggressive towards you because they want answers, because you want answers, because you want this to move forward very quickly. So again, only time will tell. Give things time. Be patient with yourself. Temper your feelings and temper your emotions. All right, this is what I have for you. Again, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And I have partnered with Psychic Source so that you can receive 10 minutes for only $10 plus an additional 3 minutes for free. You can check out the link to Psychic Source that is down in the description box below. I'm not doing readings on Psychic Source, but you can choose any psychic of your choice. You can choose to chat with them online or over the phone. And remember to use my special code at checkout, 26489, so that you can receive your discount.